1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach behind your leg, drop back and forth. And I'm gonna go away, right? That's how you're gonna make the space against your opponent. You're not gonna do it just from here, right? They're gonna be smashed knee. I want your frames up so they're not smashing you or, you know, staying on top of you. This is how I want it to be: up, over, up, over. Now, we're gonna get a reaction. His reaction is gonna be to pop back up, right? He doesn't want you to control him. He's gonna do the opposite of what you wanna do. So what I wanna do is I wanna snap him down. When he snaps back up, what I'm gonna do is drop the knee, go for the ankle pick, push away and pull. So if for some reason I can't get this grip, this is okay. Snap down, come up. But I don't want this, right? No telegraphing. Same thing when we're shooting a double. I'm not gonna go here and then go, because he's no, you're gonna get sprawled out, you're gonna be on the bottom. It's not gonna be good. You go here, up. But with this, you gotta fully commit to it, right? I don't want, like, sometimes you're gonna get, you don't want to get sprawled on, you feel like you're gonna miss. I don't want this when he comes up. And then I'm gonna try going, because then I'm here. Here, like Vic, when he was competing, he's getting a lot of grips, right? Shake, shake, shake. Like I said, I don't care if you don't know what you're doing, control your opponent. But now you're gonna have somewhat of an arsenal. I'm gonna go here. Once he comes up,
drop this, yeah.
Nice, up.
Say what?
Salamander. What you want to do is once you start playing up, then you go and go.
Oh, kill him.
Fell on Edgar last time.
You what?
Fell on Edgar last time.
What happened? Black belt reaction, I think.
I think it's
Black belt. Key action.
Hey, so we're gonna go over half guard passing. The key, right? Obviously, if you're gonna be in full guard and you get to half guard, you're progressing, right? Still, if someone has a really good half guard, it's gonna be hard to get out the half guard. I particularly like using the half guard. So Professor Chris's whole goal here is to get an underhook for me, right? Which is very bad for me because he can take my back. He has a bunch of different sweeps here. So what I want to do in the half guard is I want to make sure that his shoulders are pinned to the mat, right? The opposite shoulder. It's okay if he turns this shoulder because then I'll just take his back, right? But I don't want him to grab an underhook, right? You'll notice if you ever train with me, I'm always pummeling for an underhook no matter where I'm from, right? Even if I'm transitioning, I'm always gonna go for an underhook. So what I really wanna do is make sure that I have his shoulders pinned down, right? I wanna keep all my pressure. Sometimes I'll even go across his head and I'll just keep tons of pressure to make sure that this shoulder is pinned down. Right away when I feel that like my opponent has a half guard, what I like to do is start to pressure on top and get a hard cross face, right? So particularly my cross face is gonna be underneath the trap or underneath the lat here. And I'm just gonna drive my shoulder into my opponent's chin or face, right? The one thing I like to do is because I don't like to use two hands, just because this gives my other hand free to start opening up the legs or start working, you know, trapping the arm and all that. So right away I'm gonna go cross face. Once I'm here, I'm gonna switch my hips, keep the cross face here, right? I don't want him to turn into me when I'm switching my hips, you know, and then he could start climbing up or sweeping me. So I keep the cross face here. He has a half guard, right? Even if it's tight, what I want to do is grab the pants. Normally I like to grab the outside of the knee, right? So just go over this way. Here, what I'm going to start to do is start pushing down and passing my knee line onto his thigh. Push down. Once I'm here, there's two ways you can go, right? Personally, what I like to do is grab and go all the way to the other side so I get a 3/4 mount.
right? You get the half guard. Whatever we're doing, you get this lock, okay? So you can lock your half guard, right? Whatever. Usually what happens is people do this half guard of desperation, right? Where they're like locked here and then can't get this here. So I do that same thing where I pummel through, knee comes over the top. Now when I butterfly, I just keep my hooks here. I mean, you know, look if I'm bored.
Everyone's keeping this like cross face and they're going here. Don't worry about keeping the cross face, right? You need to worry about freeing your foot. So what I want you to do is making sure you have your pose out. But I want you to stay as tight to your opponent's head or face as possible, right? Because if I'm too close, like I'm not going to be able to get this top butterfly. Don't be afraid to lose the position. You're not going to lose your position here. If I have so much pressure on his face, he's not going to be able to buck up anyways. Right, so I'm here. Now look at all the space I have just to put my top butterfly in. Right? But stay down. I don't want you up here. Here and on top. Heavy on the face. Right? If you really want to be mean, you can start scraping up on the face with your chest. Say you can't get your foot out. Don't. It's Jiu Jitsu.
Crossfit. Knock the air out of him?
You're killing me over here, bro. Can I get a different partner?
He said similar size, but
That's crazy. So, it's almost a triangle if you've seen a triangle. Whoever's moved that.
You be Ventura. We don't discriminate. You're like everybody.
She just did their mom.
There you go. Yeah. Nice. Nice, Brian. Good, big no steak, big no steak. Hey, nice job. Remember on top when you have the good like cross face and the grips, you don't need to go fast, right? You're in control on top. Person on the bottom has to make a move, right? You're worried about passing and going, where they got to worry about getting a guard back. Take your time. You don't need to go fast. Jiu-Jitsu is all about control, right? Yes, sometimes you're gonna have to explode and go somewhere, but 90% of the time, if you ever watch high-level Jiu-Jitsu, they're not running in circles and trying to go as fast as they can, because it's not really feasible to do it for the black belt level 10 minutes or even 6 minutes, right? Take your time, get your control, get your grips, and then start working from there. It's all about control first. What we always say is position over submission, right? Don't try to get a submission when you're all out of whack and running in circles, because you're never gonna get it, or you're gonna scramble into a bad spot. Worry about getting your grips, worry about control first, and then start going from there. That's when you can start to think, right? So don't worry, you can think when you're doing jiu-jitsu. It's not just, you know, scrambling all the time. Cool? GB2 right now with Professor Mair, and then tomorrow, Nogi, 5:30, Professor Chris, 6:30, Professor Sardinia, GB1, and then so on and so forth. But yeah, so we'll see you next class.
You see what we do with the electrical?
No.
No? Before it was one switch here on this wall
I remember that switch.
for this, just
Lights?
this room.
Oh, shh.
There he is.
We'll talk later.
We were just talking about girlfriends, and you walked in.
You talking about what?
Girlfriends? And you
Girlfriends?
walked in, so I don't want to talk about my girlfriend.
Which one?
You.
Am I cutting this? I'm cutting this.
Nah, you're not.
Don't cut it. Leave it. Leave it.
I'm not
Let it
recording
be known.
anymore.
Alright, I'll see you guys.
All right, bro.
So what we at right now? GB Fit
GB Fit. Fit.
0.1 version
point 50. Not 0.1 yet. We're working on it.
in progress right there.
You want the best contractor? Hit up my boy Francisco. This guy gets it done. Ventura County and Santa Clarita.
And go all around.
He goes all around.
All city.
And he's a jiu-jitsu guy. So
Get the ears, bro. Get the ears.
get him or don't get him. It all goes together, bro. Jiu-jitsu, breakdancing.
What did that guy say? There's technique in everything.
Brian, there's technique in everything. Right? And with the champ is Michael.
I'm gonna remember them now. He doesn't like to remember my classes.
He's a bully,
so
bro.
He's
Bully.
like, okay, I'm just gonna remember then the classes that I teach, the classes that Professor might teach. Like,
Bully, bro. I just said 630 GB. Bully, see?
Okay guys, tomorrow 9 a.m. we have class as well. I know that Professor Brennan didn't mention that last class, but we do have 9 a.m. classes on Monday and Wednesdays, okay? Just kidding guys. A great job today, you know, like it's awesome to see the mats packed like that, GB1, GB2 back to back, you know. I think like the way that we're running here, our classes like really makes we have like a world-class jiu-jitsu, you know. We can like in 2 hours and a half almost like working like fundamentals, advanced stuff, you know, like in things that make sense, that connects to each other, you know, like, and it's gonna be like stacking up your game. Also like combining with the extra training that we have here, you know, like specific trainings and training. There's like no better formula than that, okay guys? Just remember, I've been like spamming to the kids, you know, like November 16th now, CompNet, we need you guys, you know, like we had Michael, we had Twyla, we had Brian doing like a great job. Also Victor, yes. Like he ducked the open weight. No, just kidding. He did amazing on the weight division. But like all you guys did amazing. You know, like as a team, you know, was our best result so far. So we're really trying to climb up the ranking. You know, so we need to count on you guys. You know, competing. We always say that. You know, like CompNet's the best opportunity that you could have to compete. You know, super fair. We're gonna fight same weight, same age, same belt. You know, like only Gracie Barra. So it's like a great tournament for you to try test yourself. You know, to really test your skills, you know, see which level you are, you know, what you need to work, because I like to say that tournament's a different sport, you know, like you can be like a beast here in the gym. If you don't have the right mindset to go to a tournament, you're not going to be able to execute what you're doing like on your daily training. So super important for you to try it out, you know, like see how it goes, see what you got to work, see your like weak points, your strong points, you know, and really like build it up, you know, guys. So we need you all. We need each other. You know, we're a team. I like to say that as well for the kids. Like even though on the tournaments you against other guy from other school, but this is like a teamwork. Okay, guys. Like no, to get better, we need each other. You know, like if we have a weak training, everybody's gonna be weak. And like we already proved that Gracie Barra Ventura is not like that. We are like super strong. We train super hard. We have like the best instructors here. So and also we have like the best family. So let's keep it up, guys.
Just Ventura as a whole, like all you guys, you know, you guys from Santa Barbara, Twyla, Brian, you know, we're just super excited to have everyone here, right? Like you guys know, there's a Jiu Jitsu gym on every corner here, right? But we build the community, the vibe. You guys walk in and you guys already felt the vibe, right? We'll stick around for, last week we were here for another hour, just bullshitting, right? Having fun. But just to see everyone, like us being I don't want to say a small gym, but going against Upland that have 80 competitors, we had 35 and we got 4th place, right? Only a couple more points and we're in 3rd, right? So, I mean, to me, it's just very special that you guys are all representing Ventura and just our gym in general, right? It's your gym, right? That's the thing. Treat it like your gym, because we built this for you guys. I could have trained at home, you know what I'm saying? But we wanted the best facility out here. Obviously, we're working on next door. World-class black belts, right? You can go train in TO if you want to train with Professor Mair, Professor Joao. All the other guys that have won Worlds, have won Pan Ams, have won everything else. So you have every type of training that you guys can get here. You can't get that anywhere else, I don't think.